Okay, so we heated it up last night. Let's give it a quick test, see if there's been any movement. Oh, there's been a bit of movement on that one. So I'll go on this one. Yeah, same again there. That's good. A bit on that one. And what about on this one? Right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, tiny bit of movement there. So what I need to do now is take it for a run and then leave it and do the same again. So I'll take the bike for a run, get to the bottom of my road, turn left onto the main road, start giving it a little bit of beans, and it starts coughing and spluttering, but it feels like it's coming from the right or the centre exhaust this time. So the left hand side seems to be running, but the right or centre is where my gut feel now says it's spluttering. So I'll bring it back to the garage and start to investigate. So considering the head's done, can't be that. The only other thing I think it can be is either I've got spark problems or fuel issues. Now I decided to take the cover off and have a look at the points and condensers and see what they was doing. It's just a random thought that popped in my head to do it, and boy am I glad I did. Before I do the test, the shot up on the screen now is just a picture of what you're greeted with when you take the cover off. So the Kawasaki S1C is a 3-cylinder motorcycle, so it's got 3 pistons, and for each piston you have a set of points and a condenser, so you've got separate circuits for each piston. So you've got 3 sets of points, 3 sets of condensers, 3 coils, everything. That's why they call it a triple, because you've got 3 of everything. So you've got to get each of the 3 little circuits running right. So you've got a circuit for the left hand cylinder, circuit for the right hand cylinder, circuit for the centre cylinder. And that's why sometimes if I'm out, if a cylinder goes down, the other 2 circuits are still working, you can still get home. So it is quite a good design, but people open it up and look at this and they just, my God, where do you start? And it can be quite overwhelming, but if you treat it that you've got a single cylinder motorcycle, all you're doing is doing the same work you do on a single cylinder motorcycle, but you're doing it 3 times. It's not as overwhelming as you think. Right, let's get into it. So as you can see, it looks like we've got Chernobyl glowing on the right hand set. The left hand set has got a normal spark, and we don't appear to have anything on the top set. So when I said centre or right hand side, my gut feel was right, because the centre one's not working at all. So glad I did this test. What I've just done is, because the bike had been standing so many years, I just changed the points and capacitors as a matter of course. Now there wasn't anything wrong with these when I laid the bike up, and I've just done the best test I can, and these appear to be okay. What I'm wondering is, have I got the best Chinesium in these on the bike and they're just rubbish? So these are genuine like Kawasaki ones that I've had. So what I'm going to do is put these on. I've extended the wire here, then I can put a terminal on, clip them in, and we can have them as a quick change. But I'm going to put those 2 in. Now the other one that I ran on the bike at the same time was this thing. This was an aftermarket one as well. Now I'll probably fit this on, albeit just to replace the Chinesium, but again I don't know about the reliability of this one. These ones here with this little HR or FR stamp on the side, these are the genuine Kawasaki ones. It's a pity I haven't got 3 of those, but hey ho. So on the one that's gone thermonuclear and on the one that looks like a sparkler, we'll change these 2 out and put these 2 on. If this one stays like a sparkler, it means that cap's so good, the condenser's good, and then I can transfer this up to the top one that wasn't sparking, and we can see what's going there. And this one here hopefully will cure the overspark that we've got on the right hand cylinder. I mean, the idea with these is they control the spark and they should lessen the spark. You shouldn't have it thermonuclear. It looks like my welding torch going off. So I'll get onto that this evening and we'll fit those on and let's see how we get on. If it's not all of this, then it may well be I've got to take the stator out. Oh, I've also found out there's a stripped screw on the stator plate, which may be due to the movement when the points go round, maybe slowly over time shutting the points up at the top and stopping them working. So I need to helicoil that as well, which will certainly help the situation as well. Oh, I've just made a discovery here. See this like upside down U shape? That's where the U-shaped part of this sits in there, in that recess, like so. Now the original ones that I've just taken off, the ones causing all the issues, have got a square end, so they don't sit in that recess. I don't know whether that makes any difference or not, but I'm wondering, you know, I mean, it looks like it's got 22 microfarad stamped on it, which is the right value, or 0.22 microfarad. But yeah, I'm wondering whether these are the right ones for the bike. Also, if you look at the size of the barrel compared to this one, it's quite a bit bigger. So yeah, I don't know, it says made in Japan on them, but it could have been made on the Isle of Wight for all we know. So let me get this proper one fitted back on. So it's got the old one on with it locked into its little recess. Also sits back in there a bit better. So I'll put that on there and then we'll do this connection up to the spade. Right, so the top set has still got one of the Chinesium capacitors on, and then I've got the Kawasaki one going to the left one and the Kawasaki one going to the right one. Right one was really glowing, so we want to see if that's made a difference. This one was just sparking. I think that was probably okay, to be honest with you, and this one at the top wasn't doing anything. So let's reverse this back into the garage and I'll attempt to poison myself with carbon monoxide poison in a garage with the light off. Right, have to give me a bit of time to get set up. It's going to take ages to get back down and turn the light off and then get back. Ugh. I'm doing a bit of a commando exercise at the moment. Right, here goes nothing. Get my foot down here. Bit of choke. That's what it was, the condensers. Yes, get in! So we still got to get a condenser for the centre one, which I've ordered one from a more reputable place. And if you look on the screen where it says arc, we've got an arc from the face of the points across to the actual arm of the points. I need to look why that's arcing, because it shouldn't be doing that. That what the arrow's pointing to is a direct spark jumping across, which that shouldn't be happening either. So we've got a few issues still to sort, but we're quite a further way down the road. This is looking promising now.